What is going on, my vegan foodies? This is Luis Medrano. It's another episode of the Fit Foodie Podcast, the place for plant-based foodies who want to lose weight, feel great, and elevate their lives. So happy to be here with you guys. So today I started first day of school. Yeah, so today I'm a fifth grade teacher. This is my 11th year teaching fifth grade and my 13th year teaching overall. I actually started with fourth grade, then I moved up to seventh grade and been in fifth grade ever since. And it's my jam. That's my grade level. I like that age group. I really vibe with them really well. And today was the first day. And it was a great first day overall. Pretty happy with the way the day went. Good group of kids, good group of students, and I'm looking forward to an amazing school year. So today's title of today's episode is Keeping the Momentum When Starting Something New. And I want to relate it to my experience as a teacher and how, on the first day of school, typically teachers like myself were really bubbly, really energized, really like looking forward to a great school year. And then as the days kind of go by, you think about we have a 9 months ahead of us, right? 180 days of school to go. And when you think of it, when you think of it that way and you think, man, I have 180 days to go and 9 months of school, like things can get a little overwhelming. And when you think about that much work that has to be done till you reach the month of May, which is the end of the school year, it tends to sometimes get a little overwhelming, especially when those days when momentum is down and you're not feeling fully into what you're doing. Motivation can wane, it could go down. And when you look at it that way, if I think about the end of the school year and how many days of school left, or how many even shortening it up, and how many days until the end of the first semester or till winter break, when you start to look at things that way, things sometimes can get a little overwhelming. You lose motivation and lose momentum. And like right now, my energy is up. I feel great. I feel like it was a great first day of school. And I'm excited for the school year. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to really making a difference in these kids' lives, making an impact in these kids' lives, and serving my school community to the best of my ability. Like I'm energized and I feel good about it. And I'm looking forward to a great school year. Now, I know that with the school year comes ups and downs, right? Some days are just flowing and I'm teaching my lessons and I'm just going with it. And other days I'm just not feeling it. My lessons did not work out like I wanted to. There were situations at school that I didn't, were unexpected. And you just kind of, you have to go with it, right? Now, if I start thinking about if I put my focus on that, obviously, motivation goes down and it just kind of, it makes it almost feels like a drag, right? Because I'm like, oh man, it's only Monday and I still have 5 more days to go. Or it's only August and I still have, this many days till our first long break or whatever the case may be right now. The focus of this episode here is how to keep the momentum when starting something new. And I want to relate this to your fitness journey. How do you keep the momentum when starting something new? So because I know through my experience, when I started fitness journeys and I've done challenges and various different like vegan challenges, or I've worked with fitness coaches. I'm working with one now. And in the very beginning, it's like you're excited, you're energized, you can't wait to get started and to reach your goals and to lose those 20 pounds and feel better and get that beach body or whatever your goal may be, right? In the beginning, there's always that high motivation and high energy, just like with me with starting the school year. Right now is the beginning. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's do this. And then you know that it's going to be a journey, right? And then there's going to be ups and downs. And when you hit those downs and you have those highs and those downs and those ups and those lows, right? Then you start to think about the long journey ahead. If you're on like a fitness journey, you think about the next 4 months ahead, and you start to lose motivation because it's like, oh man, like I'm really not feeling it today. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't want to work out, and I still have 16 more weeks. Like, I just don't feel like it, and that happens. That's totally normal. As a teacher, it happens as a teacher too. Like right now, I'm bubbly and full of energy, but there's days when I go in and it's a struggle. And if I put my focus on how many days of school left, or how many days to the weekend, or how many days until winter break, then it's a drag, and it becomes a drag. And there's just, I don't show up as my best self to serve my students, right? And when you are on your fitness journey, and you think, and you have those lows, those days when you don't feel like working out, those days when you don't hit your nutrition, and you think about those, how much time there is left, like if you have 16 weeks or 3 months left or 6 months, it becomes a drag, and you just don't have the momentum to keep going. And oftentimes people don't succeed, and they fail in their journeys, right? Now, me, I have no choice but to show up every day for my students as a teacher. I can't, wake up one day and be like, you know what, nah, I'm gonna skip it today. I go to work, I gotta show up. And the same applies to you and your fitness journey. It's easy to say, oh, I'm going to skip the gym today. I don't feel like it. I'm not going to do it. But you have to show up for yourself. And I want to give you in this episode 3 actionable tips to keep the momentum whenever you're starting something new, right? That way, because when you've started it, say a fitness journey, and weeks have gone by, and you have those days when your momentum goes down, how do you keep it? How do you go back to how you were in the very beginning when you started the journey and you were very excited to go crush your goals and to do your very best? How do you keep that momentum? Right? I want to give you 3 actionable things you could do. And if you're in your fitness journey, and you have those days where you feel like your momentum is not there, and it's a drag to eat your food, to go to the gym, and to do what you have to do to see the results, right? So step number 1 is, at the very beginning of your journey, when you have the most energy, when you feel good about what you're going to start, when you're excited about it, you got to make sure you begin with a clear goal, in mind. So if you're on your fitness journey, it might be, just to keep it simple, it might be to lose 20 pounds, right? You might say, my goal in the next 4 months, or the next 6 months, or the next 12 weeks, or wherever you're at with your body and your fitness, is to lose X amount of pounds, right? Maybe you want to get more specific, lose 20 pounds so that I can fit in, my wedding outfit, or so that I can go on my vacation and feel good about how I look and be confident. Or get as specific as you can. The more specific, the better, right? The more specific you can get with your goals, the better. Um, and also make it small. It doesn't have to be something so crazy big that you're going to get overwhelmed thinking about it, right? Maybe it's lose 5 pounds in the next 30 days, right? Maybe that's all you need to feel like you were successful in your fitness goal. So begin with a clear goal. It could be small, that you know that you can work towards and achieve and make small steps towards. So that's step number 1. Have a clear goal in mind, a clear vision of what you want, right? Step number 2, to keep the momentum going, is to create a routine that works for you and your schedule, right? Everyone has different jobs, different schedules, they're busy with kids, family, work, home life, and all that stuff. Create a routine that works for you. So relating it to your fitness journey, you'll have to go to the gym or work out at home. You have to eat your food to hit your nutrition goals, right? Those are like the top 2 things you need to do. But then there's other little habits that you have to do, like get a good night's sleep, 7+ hours every night, get some steps in every day, right? So build a routine that's going to allow you to do those things. Now, you don't want to get overwhelmed and, try to do everything at once. Maybe start with getting 10,000 steps a day. What is your routine that you have in place to get those steps done every day? Maybe it's go for a walk in the morning, right? To start getting some steps in the morning. And maybe it's get on the treadmill when you get home from work. Whatever it is for you, build a routine that works for you, right? Build a routine that you can do around the habits that you know are going to get you the results that you want, right? So you might decide, if it's nutrition, you might decide to, do simple meals that you can do and meal prep, either nightly or on Sunday for the week, something that's going to work for you. But you have to build routine, because guys, this is the plain simple truth. Consistency is what's going to get you the results. That's what's going to get you the results, period. And to build that consistency, it comes down to establishing the routines that are going to get you there, right? That are going to get you to where you want to go. By building routines that support your habits, you're going to be able to get there much faster, right? And that's the key. That's the key. So establish a routine towards the goals that you want, that you're going for. So again, if your goal is to, lose 5 pounds in the next 30 days, and you know that walking every day is going to support that, then build some routines that are going to help you with that, right? Go for a walk in the morning, get on the treadmill for 30 minutes and just walk, just move. If you already have a job that you're on your feet, wear a tracker watch that can track your steps, right? Once you got that down, then move on to the next thing. You know that you have to eat your food and hit your nutrition in order to, lose that weight. So maybe it involves planning your meals, when you're gonna meal prep, some routine that works for your schedule. Everyone's different. You all have jobs, you all have families. You got to make it work for for your schedule that's specific for you, right? Because consistency is what's going to get you there. And number 3, this one's big, guys, because what you measure improves, and you want to track your progress. Okay. Number 3 is track your progress. That could be weekly, daily. I like to do daily. I'm all about tracking certain things that are important to me every day. And I posted on my stories for the past couple of weeks. Every Sunday, I track and kind of do a self-reflection, and I post on my story. And I show you the tracker that I use, right? And every day I'm marking how I did in my sleep, my nutrition, my training, my mindset, things like that. And I get a 1 if I did it or a 0 if I didn't. That way I'm able to visually see. Actually, I have it right here. Bam. Right? I'm able to see how I did that week. So if for you, it's, you want to get better at, doing your workouts for the week, then maybe you're just going to track that one thing. Did you do your workout today? Yes or no? If it was a yes, put a 1. If it was a no, put a 0. If it was not a workout day, maybe for you, it's an active rest day. Maybe you did some stretching. Maybe you did some yoga or mobility work, and put a 1 for doing it. But what you measure improves. So track, and then this is also kind of bonus, celebrate your wins, right? If you saw, so for example, let me give you an example. Last week for my mindset, I did my mindset routine every day last week, 7 days in a row. It was the only thing that I did all every day last week. The other ones, and I was up and down. I wasn't at my best in those areas, but I know where I need to improve. So I just celebrate your wins. Just pat yourself on the back and say, good job. Now keep it up. Because remember, consistency is what's going to get you the results, right? So track progress regularly, whether that's weekly or daily. Again, if you want this tracker, just hit me up, guys, and I'll send it to you for free. Just send you the link where you can modify it to your own, and I would love to share that with you. So track progress and celebrate your wins. So guys, let's quickly review the 3 action steps you can do right now to stay in momentum when starting something new. And just to kind of relate it back to what inspired this episode here is, today was the first day of school. I'm back in the classroom teaching 5th grade. And right now my energy's high and I'm excited for the school year, but it's 180 days of school, 9 months. So sometimes there's going to be ups and sometimes there's going to be down. But how do I keep that momentum as a teacher? Well, do these 3 things that I'm telling you and apply it to your fitness journey, right? Apply it to your fitness journey and what you can do so that you are able to achieve your fitness goal, right? So number 1, remember, let's recap. Set small, clear goals that you can work towards. Okay, absolutely. I got you. I see. Yep, absolutely. I got people requesting. Yep, I will send you. I'll be more than happy to send you the tracker. Totally. So to recap, guys, your action steps. Number 1, to stay in momentum, set clear, attainable goals, things that you could work towards. Absolutely every day for your fitness goal. If you're on a 16-week journey or a 12-week fitness journey, whatever the case may be, set something that you can accomplish and you could work towards. Maybe 5 pounds in the next 30 days. Maybe you want to be able to run a marathon. Whatever your fitness goal is, I tend to focus more on weight loss, and for vegans and people, fat-based foodies that love to eat but want to know how to eat what they like to lose weight. But whatever your goal is, you can set a goal. That's step number 1, something that you can work towards. Step number 2, establish a routine around that goal. So think about your daily schedule. If you work or you have kids and you have a schedule that you got to keep up with, think about what kind of routine you can build that's going to help you with attaining those goals. let's go back to weight loss because that's my jam and that's my thing. If you know that the top two things for your weight loss are going to be your nutrition, number one, making sure you eat your food, and number two, making sure you're doing your exercise, then what kind of routine can you build around that that's going to allow you to do those things every single week? And over time, that's going to compound and you will see results, right? And then number three, this one's big. I'm big about this one. Track your progress. Okay, track your progress and celebrate your wins. You want to make sure that what you measure improves, and when you're able to see, like I can clearly see on my tracker where I'm like, man, I really need to work on that. Like my nutrition last week was all over the place. 3 out of 7 days I hit my nutrition, and the other 4 days I didn't hit my macros, and so I know I need to work on that, right? So track your progress and celebrate your wins. Celebration, guys, doesn't have to be some go out and party and eat till you're stuffed. It could be just acknowledging that you did well. Just a simple acknowledgement. You don't have to go out and party and, yeah, let's go, celebrate. I did all my workouts this week. No, it could be just acknowledging yourself for doing the work, right? That could be a celebration. That could be how you celebrate. The key is just track it. Have a way to track it. And you put these three things together, guys, it's going to allow you to stay in momentum. Because at the very beginning, it's easy to be excited and energized, and I'm doing this new journey. Yeah, let's go. But then weeks down the road, when things get hard, how do you stay in momentum? Do these three things, guys. Set a clear goal, establish a routine that's going to support that goal, and then track your progress, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you stay in momentum. So listen, I hope you enjoy this. I'm feeling the energy of the first day of school, just kind of wrapping that up and starting the new school year. And I'm definitely excited to start this new year, and I'm looking forward to a great one. And I'm gonna have to keep this in mind too, because it's a long journey, right? It's 9 months, 180 days of school, and I got to remember on those days when it becomes difficult to, hey, remember your goal, remember your focus, remember what you're doing to serve these students in your school community, and remember what I'm doing every day to show up as my very best, right? And I do that as a teacher, and I do it here online for you guys who are following me and who want to improve your fitness and have a fitness goal that you want to accomplish. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this, guys. I hope you found this useful and beneficial. Again, this is the Fit Foodie Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. My name is Luis Medrano, head coach at Vegan Body Goals. And this is the place for plant-based foodies that want to lose weight, feel great, and elevate their lives, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. Peace, love, have a beautiful Monday, and have an amazing week. And I'll see you guys. Yeah, we'll chat soon. I'll see you guys soon. Peace and love.